to this basic training series of our Top Gun University today, streaming in live from Mexico. My name is Carla Marín. I am an Emerald Ambassador, and for me it's an honor to have the opportunity for being here, sharing with all you. I want to thank first of all God to let us be here plugged in through the internet to our houses. I hope everybody it's okay. I hope everybody is getting the things right in your house and with your family. And thanks also to Mr. Holton Buggs, Mrs. Earlene Buggs, the Buggs family for create a great company as Ibüümerang. And thank you to all the corporate team for letting me participate. Thank you, Mr. Edwin Haynes, Mr. Tigray, Mark, Lori, Mr. Manning, and everybody that is involved here. Thank you, and thank you for letting me serve you today. As I was telling you, my name is Carla Marín. I am an Emerald Ambassador, and for me today is a challenge, big one, because my main language is Spanish, right? I'm from Mexico. I'm 30 years old, and I'm going to make my best effort to give you my best in English. For me, it's a challenge, but I am so happy and so blessed from being here today. And it's a great opportunity for growing, right? So thank you, each and every one of you for letting me serve today. And hello, everybody. I see we have more people plug into the house today. Pastor Carter here in Texas. Hello, Pastor. Tim and Joel. Hello, everybody. So, well, first of all, I want you to have some things so we can start the training. Saludos, saludos. Si tenemos gente en español, saludos también. Well, first of all, I want you to do some things just to start the training. First of all, Puerto Rico in the house. Buenas tardes, Puerto Rico. Excelente. I want you to have a pen. I want you to have a pen, and also I want you to have a notebook. Here I have my Ibüümerang notebook, okay? My Ibüümerang diary, and also you have to have a pen. Why is this? Because it's so important that you take notes today. This is a basic training, and I am so happy, and I also want to thank to all the corporate team to for creating this amazing platform from every one of us. We have the inspirational morning calls. We have the basic trainings in the Top Gun University. We also have the travel tips with Mrs. Laura Spears. And it's great because we are now having an opportunity to stick to the source, right? Because the power of the association is really, really important, and it's really powerful. If you learn how to associate and relate with people that already have the things and the life that you want, the next step is that you are going to create that, because you're going to start thinking like them, you're going to start talking like them, you're going to start performing like them, and suddenly you are going to be a best version of you, right? Because here it's okay if you copy, okay? Here it's okay if you copy. In Ibüümerang, you can copy the good things, copy the great things, we have great leadership here in the company with our Global Master Ambassador, Mr. Edwin Haynes, all our blue diamonds, our emeralds, rubies, sapphires. We have great leadership, and you can learn from everybody. Doesn't matter if it's a woman, if it's a man, if it's a couple, if it's young, if it's older, you can learn from everybody. We are all having a process, and the value of this Top Gun University is that you can have different profiles of people. Maybe, for example, maybe you are not married yet, right? But if you're learning for a couple, it's important you pay attention and also take notes, because believe me, you're going to have couples in your team, right? So it's important that you can learn from different types of profiles, different types of leaders of all around the world, because if you want to grow a global business team, a global team, you know, you have to think like what? Like global. And you have to know that you're going to be relating with people of all around the world, that you're going to relate with people with different culture, different language, and you can learn from everybody. So this series of Top Gun University is amazing. So please, let's put in the chat a 5. Number 5 for me is applause. In Mexico, number 5 in the chat is applause. I don't know if all around the world it is, but today we're going to use 555 to say thank you to all the corporate team and to all the leadership team of Ibüümerang for creating Top Gun University for all of us. Thank you so much. So now we're going to start, and I am so excited. I have today a subject that it's not for me. It's something that Mr. Holton Buggs have created. Remember that we are plugging in a system, right? This is a system. And I want to tell you something, because maybe many of you doesn't know my story. I'm going to let you know like really fast, really quick. My name is Carla Marín. I'm from Mexico, 30 years old. I started this business in the network marketing industry when I was 24 years old, right? I am a professional, I don't know how to say it proper in English. I studied international business. I also have a master's degree. And but to be honest with you, here in Mexico, it's not the same have a master's degree that is in the USA, right? In the USA, the university education and also a master is really expensive, and it's not too easy. Here in Mexico, it's a little bit different. It's also expensive, but it's not like that. So I have a master's degree, and I used to have a really good job, but I was not happy. Well, I was happy and grateful, but I was not like, how do you say, like in the comfort zone, you know? I want more because I want my freedom. I realized that with a job, I satisfy, yeah, thank you. I realized that with only my job, I can't create the life of my dreams, because I realized that if I had a job, I can, yeah, pay the bills maybe, and I can maybe 1 or 2 times, I don't know, per year, I can have a trip, but I want more. I want freedom. And freedom for doing what? Freedom, first of all, freedom of decision, right? Because I realized that I didn't have that. Because, for example, sometimes when I went to a restaurant, I have to choose not based on what I want to eat. I have to choose based on the cost of the food, and that's what wasn't the life that I was craving. And sometimes I have to choose in between something or something. So all my life has to take like options, you know. And I want to have it all. I don't want to have options. I just want to have it all. And I want to have also free time to take care of myself, to do exercise, to have quality time with my family. I want to have my own space to live, my own apartment, etc. So that's the resume for me from freedom, right? I want to have a quality of life, and I understand that I need to create more resources if I want to live just like that. So I know the network marketing industry. I get involved, and at first I didn't have any type of experience. Actually, I didn't know anybody that have results in the network marketing industry. I didn't even heard about the industry at that time, you know. So, well, I decided to start because I want to have an extra money, and I start to plug in the system. That's why maybe you are a new one in the industry. Maybe you have been here in Ibüümerang for 1 month or 2 months or 3. Let's please help me to put in the chat if you have less than 3 months in the company. If you have less than 3 months in the company, put me in the chat at number 1. Okay, if you have less than 3 months in the company, put in the chat at number 1. Great. We have a lot of people, a lot of new people. Welcome to our Ibüümerang family. And congratulations to make a great decision, and congratulations to be plugged into the system, right? I am telling you my story because I want to let you know that also you can develop yourself, right? Also, if you follow a system and you know how to follow instructions, you can make the things happen. You can get results for yourself. Please now put me in the chat. And number 2, if you have 3 to 6 months in the company, right? 3 through 6 months in the company. Number two, if you have more than 2, great. Thank you everybody. Great, this is amazing. Less than a half of year or half of year. Great, this is amazing. Congratulations everybody. And please put the number 3 if you have a year, the whole year, the year that we are 3. Great, that's great. Great, we have a lot of founders here. Great, that's great. So, well, this is your first year in the network marketing industry, right? Or maybe it's your first year in Ibüümerang. For some of you, but I am asking you this because I want to let you know with my story that you also can achieve whatever you want. The secret that I start to apply right away is to plug into a system. Okay, it's really important to plug into a system, because in the system you are going to learn how to dream, how to make a plan and to follow the plan. First of all, today I'm not going to show you how to get to your dreams. I am not going to show you how to visualize your dreams. I hope you already have like crystal clear whatever you want for you, your family, and in your life. But now, if you have clarity of what do you want for you and your family, now you have to have a plan, you know, a game plan, so you can achieve the results here in the company. So I learned that. I start to learn the power of the association. I learned that I have to follow a plan, that if I do the things that the leaders told me to do, I'm going to reach results. So I start to work like part-time. I was working part-time in my job and part-time in my network marketing, you know, in my business, in building my dreams. As Hanoi said, our Emerald Hanoi, that I consider him my brother, you work a little bit of time for your lettuce, but you also work for time for your apple tree. You know, the apple tree is Ibüümerang, because you plant the seed, you have to take care of the seed, and maybe it's going to take longer to the tree to grow, right? But at the end of the day, the apple tree is going to give you delicious apples, so you can eat all the rest of your life, right? And the lettuce is really different. The lettuce, you can compare it with your job. It's not a bad thing that you right now have a job, but I applaud you that you are taking care of your lettuce, but you are building your apple tree, right? Because the lettuce grows like faster, you can cut it faster, you can eat like right away. It's going to satisfy you in the moment, but the apple tree is going to satisfy you for the rest of your life, right? So I learned those are like basic things. So if you make a decision to follow this plan that I'm going to show you, I can let you know, I can almost like, how do you say, like guarantee almost, because I can't guarantee anything because it depends on you, but I know that the system that Mr. Holton creates works, right? I know for a fact, because I have lived before. And right now here in Ibüümerang, we have a great system that I'm going to share with you my screen. And this basic training, it's about the pipeline, right? To build, this is the basic training of today that I'm going to share with you. And first of all, well, we have here the disclaimer. And I have to let you know that Ibüümerang, I myself and other leaders, we cannot make any guarantees about your ability to get results here. or earn money or anything, right? We only have a system, we have a great program, we have tools, we have strategies, we have information, but you have to apply it, and it's your responsibility to get the results, right? So the number of the number that I'm going to show you in this presentation reflects estimates, like prepared by the company. If income were presented to you prior to your enrollment, such projections are not representative of the income, right? So this is really important because, yeah, we have a system, and I have told you a little bit of my story. I start working part-time, I follow a system, and in 17 months, I can reach my freedom, right? My financial freedom. And since that day, 17 months that I started in the network marketing industry, I got free. And since that day, I didn't work for anybody else, just for me and for the team. And I am so happy and I am so blessed to have made that decision and a commitment with myself to follow instructions, to work really hard. So now here we are, right? In 1 year that Ibüümerang has been operating, it has been amazing. It has been a blessing for me and for all my family, and also for many people in Mexico and in all the market I know in the US, in all the markets that we have, because we have an opportunity, right? We have an opportunity for make things different. We have an opportunity, but it's our responsibility to make things happen, right? So right now I'm going to show you the 10+2 plan, yeah? So take notes. This plan is amazing, and you can build your own pipeline. This is important because if you don't know how to learn how to build your pipeline, you're going to be a self-employee all your life. Pay attention to this. Doesn't matter if you are right now in Ibüümerang. You can be the best self-employee also in Ibüümerang if you don't know how to build a pipeline. If you don't know how to leverage yourself with the system, you can be the best self-employee also in Ibüümerang, and we don't want that, right? Because you are doing this for your freedom. So you have two ways to build Ibüümerang pipeline, right? The way that, and it's your decision, it's your choice. You can build it aggressive with the 2020 plan. That is 2020 plan is the diamond plan, but it's the fastest way to get diamond. And also you can play it, or you can build it as in a conservative way, right? That is the 10+2 plan. So all is good. It depends of you, because the most beautiful thing that we have here is that we have the opportunity to make our own decisions. And when we start to make responsible of our life and of our decision, we start to become leaders, right? Because you can't lead anybody until you lead yourself. And first, to be a great leader, you have to be a great follower, right? So you can choose the way you want to build. So the thing is that you have to drive your business, right? It's not like you have to push your business. And this is really important because sometimes some people think that, oh my God, this is really hard. But first of all, it's all in your mentality. It's just the way you decide to look at things. I don't know if you, when you were little, maybe you didn't remember. I do not remember about myself when I was really little, but I think when I was learning how to walk, I didn't say like, oh my God, this is so difficult, I don't want to walk, right? I just did it. You also did it, right? And you start to doing it, and the key of all this is action. But you have to enjoy the process, right? Because it's a process, and you're building. You are not like, we have to understand the concept of building. Building is not like, today I put the brick, and tomorrow I have the house. No, you have to build every single day. But so you can enjoy that process, you need to learn how to drive your business. It's like when you go up in a car, right? If you're tense, if you're just learning how to drive a car, if you're tense, if you're nervous, if you're only thinking in the danger in the streets, if you're only thinking in the other cars or in the other drivers, you're going to be like so tense that you're not going to enjoy, right? And you are just pushing yourself and getting pressured yourself because you have to learn how to drive. But if you choose that you want to, and it's just a word play, right? The way you talk is the way you think. The way you act is because of the way you think. So if you start to think, I don't have to, I want to. Why I want to? Because if I do this, I'm going to achieve my dreams, I'm going to achieve my goals, I'm going to gain my freedom, I'm going to give my family a better lifestyle. So if you think about that, you are going to drive your business, you are going to enjoy the ride, right? And that doesn't mean there's not going to be like obstacles. You're going to have some obstacles, yes. But if you're driving your business and you understand the concept of building your pipeline, it's the same thing like building your freedom. You're going to enjoy it a lot and you're going to feel happy. Even if you have sometimes some obstacles, you're going to feel happy inside because you know that you're going to learn about that from that obstacle, and you're going to grow and you're going to drive like stronger, you know? So let's go to learn how to drive, right? So here in this plan, I'm going to show you the 10+2 plan. So the conservative way to build, right? I'm not going to show you the 2020 plan today. I'm going to show you the 10+2 plan, right? So you can build your success pipeline. So first of all, you have to make a decision, right? And to make a decision, I recommend you that you have to have the tools. Actually, I have here my flight plan calendar, and this is a really amazing and a great tool. This is a great tool. I don't know if you're looking at me. Yeah, this is a great tool, right? Because actually what I'm going to show you in these minutes, it's already here. It's already printed here in our flight plan calendar. So you have to make a decision, and when you make a decision, you start to take action in order to create your freedom. So one action that you can take is I decide to buy my tools, right? To get my tools, because I understand that is an investment for me. It's not expensive to invest in me. It's necessary and it's the best thing that I can do. So you buy your flight plan calendar and you have here the training that I'm going to show you, and you can see whatever you want. So also you have here the 2020 plan. If you want to go aggressive, if you want to go harder, you have here the plan, right? So when you make the decision, you start to look at your calendar, and you're going to, I recommend you that you can also have to make this plan works, you can also have like a report sheet, right? A report, I don't know if you want to do in your notebook or in your diary, or maybe you want to do it here also in your flight plan calendar in the area of the notes. But you have to have your report notebook, so you can write your activity of the day, right? Why is this so important? Because it's really important that you have some data to measure yourself. Remember, every goal that you can measure, you can get it better, right? If you measure something, if you have a goal that you start to measure, you are going to look at if you are doing good, or if you are or if you have to take more actions. Why I'm telling you this? Because sometimes, I don't know, and I want you to participate with me in the chat. Let me know if you relate with this. Sometimes, also if you have your job, your full-time job, or I don't know if you are doing this like full-time, but you are thinking about Ibüümerang like maybe all the day, right? Or a lot of hours in the day. So because of that, you think that you are being productive, right? Because you are thinking about that, right? But when you start to write your activity, you are going to see the truth. This exercise helps you to see the truth, because it's not the same thing that you're only thinking about. Oh, I'm going to send this boomerang. Oh, I already called with that person. I'm going to call with, I have this, you know. It's different that if you start to write, okay, I show the plan once. Okay, I'm going to show the plan once. I show the plan twice. Okay, STP. Okay, STP2, STP3. I send one boomerang because sometimes we think I'm going to send, but we don't do that, right? You only think about that. But when you do that, you have to write it. Okay, I sent today 3 boomerangs or 5 boomerangs. You know what I mean? So at the end of the week, you can look at your real activity. You can check, and you can evaluate yourself if the things that you're doing are going to help you to reach your results, or if you're only thinking about that, if you're only being active but not productive. Because sometimes we also plug into the Top Gun University, and we are so plugged to the calls, we're assisting to the events, and because of that, we're thinking we're being productive, but we're not being productive. We're just being active, right? And it's not bad that you are plugged in, right? The host name, I am Carla Marín. Nice to meet you. So, but if you want to realize what is the real production that you're having, you have to write it, because at the end of the day, the name of the game is results, right? We want to create what? Results. Your freedom is going to create with results, not just wondering, not just thinking about it. Well, yeah, everything starts here in the mind, but then you have to take action so you can materialize, right? So I recommend you buy your tools and you make your own report card so you can be honest with yourself, right? So at the end of the week and at the end of the month, you are going to be honest with you, and you can see your real activity. And because of that, you can see like, oh my God, I can do this better. I know that I can do this better, right? So that's why this is so important. So now we have the tools. Now we take the decision. We have the mentality. We have the tools. What we have to do next, right? First of all, you have to get 10 customers, right? And 2 personal enrollments. Your list is going to help you to create this. First of all, you have to have a list of prospects, maybe people that you think they love to travel. They want to travel in 5-star resorts or hotels of 3-star prices, right? So you have to have your list so you can know to whom you're going to give the boomerangs, right? And also you have to have your list about people that you know that you want to, that you know that they want to live better. They want to earn more money, have more time, free time for their family, more quality life, time, and create a quality life, right? So you're going to have a list of prospects and you're going to have a list of possible clients, right? So you have to commit yourself to follow this plan each month, right? This is really important. And this plan is created for a year, 12 months in a row, right? This is really important because persistence is going to lead you like a rocket, like skyrocket to the stratosphere, right? If you're a persistent person, if you developed that persistence, there's nobody and there's nothing that can stop you. Persistence is gold. You have to develop your own discipline. And to be persistent, you have to be disciplined. But first of all, to create persistence, you have to know exactly what you want. So this plan is designed to work if you follow it like every single month, right? So if you're following this, and if you're doing this, you're able to show your team how to do this. Because this is a rule. This is a rule, family. Lead with the example. You can't show somebody something that you haven't done before, right? This is important. So you start to do this. If you want to duplicate the team, first start with you. Because if you start with you, you can show to others how to create that, how to create the results, right? So in this order of facts, you can build a pipeline all the way down to diamond. Well, excuse me, all the way up to diamond, right? Not down, all the way up to diamond. You can create the life of your dreams. So how we're going to start? Pay a lot of attention to this, right? Here is your first month, okay? BC means boomerang customers, right? Here we have BCs is 10 boomerang customers. The first month you have to have 10 boomerang customers. So how you can have this? You send the code, the boomerang, but make sure that the people activate the code, right? That activate the code, that enter their data, so you can really have the 10 clients, right? And you have to start strong, because this is like an airplane. When the airplane is going to reach through the sky, the 80% of the fuel goes in that, right? So the airplane can fly. So this is the same. You have to make a decision that you're going to start in your month one with all the power, right? Because you're going to build your base of the pipeline. And this is really important. So it doesn't matter if right now you have been here in Ibüümerang for a year. Doesn't matter if right now you have 3 months old or 6 months old or 7 months, doesn't matter. You can make the decision to start all over again and to make this your month one. Well, right now we are at the end of the month, we are in the gold zone, but you can prepare yourself, close the month strong, because when you close the month strong, the next month you start stronger, right? But you can, and it's your decision, family. It's only your decision. You can decide that you're going to start all over again, following this plan like if your life depends on it, right? So you start with TBC clients, boomerang clients, and you start with 10 TSAs, right? New members of the team. So this is your first month. How you do that? You have to make calls, you have to make invitations, you have to show the plan, because if you're not showing the plan, or if you are not logging people to the, for example, every day, every single day, we're having online business presentations with our top leaders. We have presentations with our emeralds, our diamonds elite, every single day. So your homework, your job is to connect people to those calls, right? If you connect people to those calls, the people are going to know the information, are going to know the company. So if they know the company, they know the information, they can make decisions, right? And they can make 2 decisions. I want to be a client, or I want to be a member of the team, right? So that's the way you start to build your pipeline. But if you don't have a list, if you're not feeding that list, you have to feed that list, because the list is going to end. And if the list ends, your business ends. But remember, the business is not ending. Outside, we have millions and millions of people, right? It's all about your mentality. It's about your decision. You can make the decision that you're going to meet or join or connect with new people every single day. I don't know how many you want. You can put yourself a goal of connect with 2 people or 3 or 5 or 4 new people every single day to meet new people. Or you can also make the decision of stay the way you are. But if you want to build this pipeline, you have to be feeding your list of prospects, and you also have to be showing the plan, right? That's the only way it's going to work. So the first time you're going to have Boomerang customers and 10 Boomerang customers and 10 TSAs, right? And the second month you repeat the formula. You repeat the formula. The funny thing about this, or the great thing about this, is when you make a decision and when you start to take action, massive action, you're going to realize that you're going to make a rhythm, right? It's like music. You're going to get your own rhythm. And the first that you think it's going to be difficult because I have the kids, I have my job, blah, 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 you are going to get organized yourself, because you're a big boy, you're a big girl, right? You can take responsibility of your life, and you're going to start to be responsible, and then you're going to work, and you're going to get rid of. And the second month is going to be easier because you already have a rhythm. The key fact of this is that don't stop, and write it on your notes. I don't have to stop. Keep going on, keep going on, keep going on, keep going on, keep going on. Because if you stop, you have to start all over again to build your pipeline, right? You don't start in the month 2 or in the month 3. You have to start all over again. So if you repeat the formula in the second month, you're going to have 200 Boomerang customers, and you're going to have 20 TSAs. Why? Because also you are start to showing this to your team, right? In the third month, you do the same thing, right? The same thing. And look at these numbers. Mr. Holton Buggs told us, and I recommend you highly this, listen, how do you say in English? La Fuente del Dinero de Holton Buggs. I forgot the name in English. If somebody can help me in the chat, I forgot the audios. Wait. Cash Cow. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Monique. Thank you a lot. Cash Cow. I highly recommend you to listen to the Cash Cow CDs, because on that Cash Cow trainings, Mr. Holton Buggs told us that one person, one new member of the team doesn't represent 1. It represents 11, right? Because that person is going to close to you, to their group of people, right? So you have to repeat the formula. You have to repeat here the formula, and you're going to start building your pipelines. And watch this. Month 4, month 5, month 6. It's getting better, right? It's getting way much better, right? Month 7, month 8, 10 and 2, 10 and 2 is the only formula you need to know. First, in the first month, you start 10 and 10. But in the second month, you continue 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Look at this. Look how is the magic happening. But this is not magic, family. It's just numbers, right? It's just numbers. If you follow the plan, if you follow exactly the plan, you're going to get these numbers. That's why it takes 2. It all starts with takes 2. And I want to congratulate you, all of you that are already takes 2. Please let me know here in the chat who is already takes two of this month of March. If you're already at take two, if you already have your 2 new members of the team, please put in the chat me or something so we can applaud you because you're doing the things in the proper way, right? So if you start to showing your team this, you are going to create momentum, and you are going to create also not only a great pipeline, also a big and wide pipeline, right? Because you are going to start to build a great business. Congratulations, congratulations. Here we have Melissa and Amel. Congratulations for your takes two. That's amazing. So now show your team how to do the same. So let's continue with this. I'm going to go like faster, right? Here we have all the year. You make the commitment, right? You make a decision. And every day, every single day, when you get up, you log into the morning inspirational calls and you remember why you make a commitment with yourself. If you remember that, trust me, you're going to have a lot of energy to build your pipeline. If you don't remember that every single day, you are going to be weak because you're going to feel tired, because when something in the road presents, you are going to get upset or you are going to get down. But if you are inspired and if you're remembering why you're doing this, you're going to build a great pipeline, only making 10 and 2. And check the results. If you start to make this and take action in put 10 and 2, 10 and 2, this is the result you're going to get. In a whole year, we're going to get 7,710 customers, right? Boomerang customers. And we're also going to have 718 TSAs, right? That's amazing what we can do in a year if we follow a plan. So, for example, if the average savings per year are 600, in total, we are going to have 4,626,000 savings in all the year, right? And for travel saving bonuses, we're going to have 2,313,000 in travel saving bonuses. Your group volume is going to be 3,060,099, right? And you're going to hit which rank? Diamond, baby. You're going to hit diamond, right? Because your average monthly volume is going to be 2,119 volume, right? It includes also the volume of the enrollment of the people. So this is amazing, family. If you follow this pipeline, there's no way that we can get to that result. Remember, it's not just the recruiting, right? Yeah, we have to show the plan to make to give people opportunity, but it's also the clients. Sometimes people ask me, Carla, what I have to do first? I have to send all my boomerangs, or I have to start showing the plan? What do I have to do first? And my answer always is everything. You have to do everything at the same time. You have to manage to do everything at the same time. Because remember, imagine that right now you have a company, right? I don't know if here today we have people with traditional business. I'm going to stop sharing the screen, right? I'm going to come back with you again. I want you to share with me if some of you have a business, traditional business, right? Somebody here? Do we have some owner, business owner here? Yes, great, great. Roofing company, great. So help me guys with this. Which department of your company is most important? Sales or account? Or I don't know, production? Do you have most important division in your company than other? Okay, sales. Yeah, but if you don't have the product, what do you're going to sell? Marketing. Okay, But if you don't have the product, if you don't have somebody that take your taxes properly taught, it's going to work. That's correct. They are all important. All important. If we see this, if we look this Ibüümerang business as a company, because this is your own business, this is your company, right? You're going to start to think like a businessman, like a businesswoman. And when you start to think like that, you realize that everything is important. Everything is really important. You can only focus on clients. Well, the blessing that we have here in Ibüümerang is that we can earn a lot of money just with clients, right? Just with the savings. That's amazing. But if you're here training yourself in this Top Gun University, is because you don't only want clients, you want to build your business, right? You want to build a great business. So you have to focus in everything. Carla, what do I have to do first? Like listen to the tape, listen to the audios, like train myself in my well-being, in my mind, or first show the plan? Or why? No, everything is important. You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of that because clients are important. Also, new members are important. Put new people on the list is really important. Training yourself is really important. Inspiration and morning calls are really important. Feed yourself with positivity things. Create your own successful environment. It's important. Relate yourself with people that is positive, that is creator, that is creating. With successful people, it's really important. Go to the events is really important. Buy a book and read it and apply it. It's really important. Everything is really important. But the most important thing is persistence. If you take action every single day, you start to write your action, I can guarantee you can, I recommend you that on the Sundays maybe, or Saturdays, whatever you want, evaluate yourself, right? Evaluate the activity you take in the week and make the commitment with yourself that the next week is not going to be the same. It's going to be better. And every single day is going to be better. And every single day you're going to be better. And you're going to take little actions, little decisions, but every single day, not in the same way, you're going to do it better. I want to tell you a story. I have a gym trainer, right? A personal gym trainer. And when I ask him, like, coach, I'm going to do another repetition as the same, he always answered me, no, at the same, no, you have to do it better. And if you don't decide to do it better, don't do it. You're done. And I am like, oh my God, he's right. Every single repetition, I have to do it better than the other one. So I invite you that today you take little actions better than yesterday. And tomorrow, we all have to take little actions better than today. That's how we're going to build our pipeline, our freedom pipeline, our way all up to diamond, right? So congratulations, you everybody, to be here. I hope you have understand me well. I make a great effort speaking in English for all of you, and I am so happy and grateful because of that. So God bless you, family. Let's take two. Let's take two, and let's keep going up because we have a great opportunity, and we're building the most admiring company in the whole world. This is a great opportunity for every people right now. The people is waking. The people is aware that they need another way to create their freedom. So we have the tools. We have the opportunity. Let's shout to the world. I'm so glad to see you here. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. My name is Carla Marín, Emerald Ambassador of Ibüümerang. Boom.